By this time next week, everyone is going to be excited for the Brazilian Grand Prix. The color, the energy and the atmosphere at Interlagos is just something magical. Even Formula 1 knows that. But now we might not get to witness the Brazilian Grand Prix this year. So hello and welcome to Motorsports. Today we're going to explain the political situation in Brazil and what this means for Formula 1. Throughout Brazil, there have been scenes of chaos. Truckers have blocked highways in at least 23 states. The reason that they're doing this is because politics. A presidential election was recently held in Brazil, and the president Jair Bolsonaro lost to Lula da Silva. The loss of Bolsonaro sent his political supporters into a frenzy. Now, he lost the election on Sunday, but his supporters were in disbelief. They started claiming that there was a fraud in the elections, so they decided to block the highways. They called for military action to get Bolsonaro re-elected. Only yesterday, the police and military got into action, unblocking the roads and restoring a sense of law and order in the country. Now, this isn't really Formula 1 related, but to understand just what kind of a man Jair Bolsonaro is, here are some of the things that he has done in Brazil. During the pandemic, he urged people to get infected with COVID-19 so that they could get herd immunity. He also promoted malaria medication as a possible cure for COVID-19, even though there was proof that this wasn't really effective. This led to Brazil losing around 6 lakh people to the virus, which is highest by a country in the world. He's also said a lot of controversial things about rape, women, and even racial discrimination. So he's just a bad guy who happened to become the president. Coming back to Formula 1, in the midst of all of these roadblocks and political unrest, the latest victim was a poor Ferrari truck that was stuck in a roadblock. However, the military police later escorted the truck to the Interlagos track safely. So the big question is, will Formula 1 cancel the Brazilian Grand Prix? Well, there were rumors, but according to reports, the organizers have said that they will go ahead with the race. It's next week, and that gives these protests a bit of time to die down. But even if the protests don't fizzle away, could we possibly see this race get cancelled? At the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix just this year, there were actual missiles being launched at oil storage facilities owned by Formula 1's main sponsor, Aramco. These were located some few kilometers from the circuit, and you could even see these missiles during the race and podium ceremonies. The drivers protested, but the FIA decided to carry on with the race. Keep in mind that these were not roadblocks, these were actual missiles and bombs. So you sort of know where Formula 1 stands. Now, before we go, I'd like to leave you with another snippet of information. This is Nelson Piquet. He's a 3-time Formula 1 world champion. This means that he has more world championships than Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen. But he's banned from ever entering a Formula 1 race. This was because an interview surfaced of him racially abusing Lewis Hamilton. Well, Nelson Piquet is Brazilian, and he's also a supporter of, you guessed it, Jair Bolsonaro. He's been active in the protests, and there's even a video of him saying that the newly elected president Lula da Silva should be in a cemetery. This goes to show you that just because people win a Formula 1 championship doesn't mean that they are really nice people. So yeah, a racist Brazilian president lost, his fans blocked the roads in protest, a Formula 1 world champion is also blocking the roads with them, and Formula 1 might get cancelled if this continues. But for now, the show must go on, so thank you for watching this video by us here at Motorsports. In case you do like it, remember to subscribe to our channel, and as always, stay tuned as we get you the best of motorsport news.